This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Chouameni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball...
Rafinha! The keeper's done ever so well.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Martin. De Jong. Martin. And it's Rashford. Rafinha. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's running through. Ferran Torres proves just a little bit too strong. Yamal. Oh, that's neat. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, super find. Clearly not happy with that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yamal, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Just too much on that. Camavinga. That'll be a throw. Goulet. Howson. Camavinga. Valverde. Goulet. Out to the right. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Balde. Kubasi. De Jong. Al Kubasi looks to the other side. Rashford in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafinha. And here's Rashford. And it's Balde. Crossed into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And that's been won straight back. Goulet. Picks it up out wide. Valverde. Valverde crosses. Proves too strong. Bellingham! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
And they can counter here. Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Referee's given a throw. Looking for a decent ball in. Goulart, there's the delivery. That has been knocked clear. Chouameni. Rafinha. Yamal. Done delicately. Courtois claims comfortable. Howson. Eder Militao. Valverde. And it's Arda Güler. Bellingham. Oh, played right into his path.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Mbappe clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Balde forwards and with intent. He's got away. Howson is there and he can get that clear. Barcelona have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Here's Yamal. Here's Ferran Torres. He can get that clear. Koundé. And here's Yamal. Rafinha. Oh, this is a... Rafinha! Camavinga.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a white.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Camavinga trying to keep this in. And it's Chouameni. Now it's shoots! Valverde. There are a few waiting for it. Valverde with the cross. Climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
Barcelona, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Wins the duel this time. Now it's Bellingham. Goulart. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a mighty effort! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Pau Kubasi, and he goes cross-field. Eder Militao shifted upfield. Barcelona suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
That's a throw. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe is onto this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Vinicius Junior. That pass has been well intercepted. Gets it away. And it's played forward, and it's Bellingham. Yamal. Kubasi. Oh, good spread. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And back to the keeper they go. Eder Militao. Played towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Eric Garcia. Chouameni. It's lofted through here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. It's anyone's ball now. Martin gets rid without sophistication. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Howson played out towards the right wing. Played back in. Big chance! Now it's Rafinha. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played out to the right. That has been cut short. Eric Garcia. Balde.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Mbappe. Yamal. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Koundé. Rafinha. Thinks one through. That's really well cleared. Lobbed in behind. That has been knocked clear. Chouameni. Oh, delicate chip through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rafinha. And here's Ferran Torres. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Balde charging forward down that flank, and it's Rashford. Rafinha takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. De Jong have it back and can go again. And here's Ferran Torres. Here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Camavinga. Oh, that's a nice ball. And he's onside. Oh, he's dealt with that well. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. Martin. Kubasi. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Valverde. Lovely feet. And here's Vinicius Junior. De Jong. And the counter is on. Great defending, strong and determined. Eder Militao concedes a free kick for that. Midfield changing the point of attack, and it's De Jong. Now it's Ferran Torres. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Can he deliver? Balde. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Howson. Vinicius Junior tries to think it through. That's not going far. Yamal. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, Red, nice interception. Over to the left. Now it's Rashford. And it's De Jong. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! from the keeper.
Ferran Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Camavinga. Ferran Torres did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Played back to the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Valverde, now he's off and running. Martin. Rashford. Martin. Kubasi. Yamal, head over towards the opposite flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Camavinga, aim forwards. Rashford. He'll try to keep this alive. De Jong. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Deftly away. Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? And it's played forward. Goulart, who does have an assist to his name. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's been taken short. Now it's Chouameni. It's a Vinicius Junior! Oh, that is rather wayward. Howson, and the keeper's got it again. Eder Militao. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Martin. Kubasi. And that has put paid to that. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe! Balde. Al Kubasi, gently done. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Balde forwards and with intent. De Jong. Balde. Balde shifted upfield. Can he latch on to this? It's out for a goal kick. Bellingham head out towards the right wing. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Let's be lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Rafinha. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Camavinga. That's Valverde. That looks a good ball through. It's Rashford. And that is out of play. De Jong. And here's Rashford. It's out of play for a goal kick. Kunde. Eric Garcia. Oh, good spread. And it's Rashford. Rafinha. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior laid out to the left flank. And here's Bellingham. Eric Garcia wins the duel this time. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Ferran Torres. Back into the middle. De Jong. Chance here to counter. Chouameni. Eder Militao. Howson. Al Kubasi makes the interception. Eric Garcia. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Kouler. Valverde. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Kunde gets it away. Up he goes! Rafinha tries to clear. Might be danger here. De Jong gets it clear. Kouler knocks it out wide. Valverde hurtling down that right flank. Danger averted for now. And that's a throw. Kouler's cross. Decent chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Played towards the other side. Ambitious ball here. Ferran Torres spread out to the left. Rashford crosses. Nice interception, well timed. Here's... Oh, shooting chance! He is through here. And again! And he's found the net! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Vinicius Junior. That's good defending, very good defending. Vinicius Junior. Odegaard. That's going to go a long way. Now, who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior. He's having a shot! Smashing header! They've scored! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And it's Rashford. Eric Garcia. And here's Yamal. And here's Ferran. Shapes to shoot! No, not quite. Moved on forwards. De Jong. Now it's Yamal. Yamal flick. And that'll be the final action of the first half. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Balde. Rashford. Good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Rafinha! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Rafinha brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break and play. Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. Oh, well measured. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Howson. And he's picked out the run. Time to deliver. Nice physical challenge. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. And it's Rashford. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ferran Torres. He has found the way through. Ferran Torres! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Mbappe ploughing through the middle.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rashford. And it's Arda Güler. A chance to play it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Rashford. Oh, played through for the wide man. Rashford. Balde. A header! That's fallen kindly here. It's a loose ball. Camavinga. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Rashford. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Howson. Camavinga. Out to the right. Balde. De Jong. Balde. Güler, gently done. Mbappe, and he's certainly onside here. Martin did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal. Kubasi. Played out to the right. Yamal chasing after it.
Bellingham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. Goes for the header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Chouameni. Vinicius Junior has it in a wide position. Oh, nice touch. Vinicius Junior. Ferran Torres. Yamal. Dani Olmo.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Dinks one through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Martin forwards and with intent. Here's Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Eric Garcia does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. And it's played forward. Rashford looks to get on the end of this. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Balde. Ferran Torres being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah,
Ferran Torres! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ferran Torres is offering a right smile there.
Camavinga. Eder Militao shifted upfield. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Arda Güler. And here's Vinicius Junior. In for the pieces. And it's there. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Starting to look like a done deal now. Dani Olmo. Rashford. Over to the left. Ferran Torres. And that's a good ball. Yamal! Oh, they could be caught out here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Well read. The danger is averted. Howson. We get a throw in. Eder Militao. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Valverde. Oh, super find. And here's Mbappe. Calmly anticipates. Looking to break at pace. De Jong played with finesse. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Eder Militao. Valverde chooses to go cross-field. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Cut it out. Yamal. Koundé. Eric Garcia. Martin. De Jong. And it's played forward. And it's Rashford. Dani Olmo. Eder Militao producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Eder Militao shifted upfield. Eric Garcia. Bellingham. Dani Olmo does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. He's away. Goulet. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Eder Militao. Oh, can he get onto this? Great run on the overlap here. And here's Bellingham. Al-Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now that's well seen too. Eder Militao. Howson aimed forwards. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out towards the flank. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Eder Militao falls short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Played into the middle. Balde forwards and with intent. Rashford. Al-Kubasi gently done. Yamal. That's a nicely shaped ball. Brilliantly cut out. Moved on forwards. Tchouaméni shifted upfield. Howson. Tchouaméni. And here's Yamal. So who's he picking out? That's very neat. Gets good distance on it. Goulet. Goulet looking for a runner. And it's hoisted clear. Yamal. Yamal played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, some tackle that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tchouaméni. Koundé. Yamal. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Camavinga. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Dani Olmo! Dani Olmo! And that has been clubbed away. And it's Koundé. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Valverde. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ferran Torres. Howson cuts it out. And it's played forward. Mbappe played out towards the right wing. Valverde. He whips it across. And he's there to get it away. Eder Militao with the short one. Tries to cross. Tries to get it clear. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rashford. Yamal. And he has been fouled there. And the pass is intercepted. Goulet. Tchouaméni. Howson, aim forwards. And that's out of reach. Koundé. "75 minutes played. Rashford chasing after it. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a throw. Balde. And it's Olmo. Lovely bit of skill. Plenty waiting in the middle. De Jong. De Jong! Could be danger here. He's on it. Can he get away? And that could set him on his way. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior gets through on his own. Vinicius Junior couldn't quite force his way through this time, but Boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Clears it away. Dani Olmo! That tested the keeper.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Played down the flank. And he's managed to get free. And the keeper gets his hands on it. He's found a way through. Eric Garcia. Oh, good spread. And here's Yamal. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. Couler. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. And he thumps it clear. Played out wide. Ferran Torres. Eder Militao. Eder Militao, gently done. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, such a clever touch. Bellingham! He's scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. He gave it plenty and some, crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Pedri. And here's Dani Olmo. Pedri played out to the left flank. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Bellingham. Al Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Martin forwards and with intent. And it's Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Aimed in towards the centre. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, sweet feet. Ferran Torres wins the duel this time. Oh, they could break here. Koundé. Dani Olmo, spread out to the left. And here's Pedri. Ferran Torres. And he cuts out the supply. Camavinga. Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. Out to the left it goes. And it's Balde. Just 5 minutes left. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Pedri. That's tidy. Pedri with the cross. Chance! Alexander-Arnold shifted upfield. Goulet. Alexander-Arnold. Fran Garcia. Lobbed in behind. Koundé. Eric Garcia. Howson. And here's Mbappe. And it's Garcia. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Eder Militao, gently done. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Martin, aim forwards. And they've got a throw. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's been slipped through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Eder Militao. Alaba. Eder Militao, played out to the left flank. Fran Garcia charging forward down that flank. And here's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Fran Garcia. Time to deliver. Ball comes in. Oh, what a climb! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. Moved on forwards. Pedri looks to get on the end of this. And it's Olmo. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Ferran Torres. Over to the left. Araujo. No way through, so back it comes. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! He's kept it out, that's a great save. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. It's run loose here. Araujo. De Jong. Araujo. Showing good feet. De Jong. Very nicely done. Muscular approach does pay off here. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.